Hey there, how's it going? I had a brief moment after my clients have left out for the day to talk about moisture. Okay, I know that everyone is struggling with dry hair. It is the number one complaint of curly clients who come into the salon, and it is about to be winter. Okay, a double decker. Okay, so I want to come on and share with you all some of my favorite Doux products that we use in salon and I use at home that will definitely take your moisture up there. Okay, so but before I get into those products, let me tell you a little bit about myself and about how to moisturize your hair properly. Okay, I'm Jamila Evans. If you're new on the channel, welcome. On the channel, sometimes we do our hair together, sometimes we do life together. I already did my hair 2 nights ago. I washed and blow dried it with you all, got off, tried a new product. I'm gonna have to tell y'all about it in a future live, and then pressed it. And so I have been growing my hair out for the past 3 years. I did a mommy chop, a mommy makeover and a big chop about 3 years ago where I had a TWA. So this is the length that I'm working with now. I am very pleased, honey. I've been swinging my hair all over the place. It's looking so good. Doesn't it look good? It looks so good. And I am also, wanting you all to have hair that looks just as healthy and as lush, of course. So how did I get here? What products have I used over the past 3 years? There have been quite a few, but to name the ones that I am loving the most and have been added new to the roster, it has been the Doux. I am so grateful to be a Doux ambassador. So if any of these products interest you and you want to try them, be sure to use my code Jamila_Doux10 to get 10% off. Also, I don't know if they stack coupons, but right now they are doing 25% off. I don't know if it was just yesterday or if it's the week, but it's their anniversary. So let's talk about hydration, moisturization, and why our hair may be so dry. And I say maybe because there are many reasons why the hair can be dry. But what I have found is that a lot of times the deepest and the most obvious thing is that we are not shampooing our hair well, okay? Or often enough, or in the right order, all right? And so what does that mean? On average, people ask me how often should I be washing my hair. On average, I would not recommend to wash your hair any less than 2 times a month. I recommend once a week, but no less than 2 times a month. Hey, Benita, I understand that we oftentimes are going into protective styles, right? And then in those styles, we are more likely to go a prolonged period of time without washing our hair. But I would recommend also to wash your hair in those styles, okay? So it is not just enough to grab any old shampoo and get to washing your hair. You need to find shampoos that are designated for certain jobs, okay? A lot of times when you're picking up shampoos for natural hair, curly hair, dry hair, we're looking for hydrating and moisturization or moisturizing shampoos when we also need a shampoo that focuses on cleaning. Okay, not to say that moisturizing shampoos and hydrating shampoos don't clean the hair, they just don't have a very, very strong concentration of cleaning agents in it, like a clarifying shampoo would, right? Or a detoxing shampoo or a purifying shampoo would. Those are all names for deep cleansing shampoos, okay? Every now and again, you just want to go in and get everything off your hair because oftentimes the things that we use to moisturize our hair are heavy, are waxy, and really are repellents or shields against water. So if our hair so desperately needs water, okay, if you're thirsty, you drink water, your hair is thirsty, and instead of reaching for water, or we thinking we're reaching for water, our hair is not able to drink it because the products that we have when they're blocking them out, we're reaching for oils. Okay, you would not drink a cup of oil if you were thirsty. Please do not give your hair a cup of oil if it is thirsty. Please take it to the shampoo bowl, to the sink, to the shower so that it can drink water. And to ensure that it's actually absorbing water, we have got to remove the products off of our hair, okay? One moment, y'all. Okay, so um, Thank you for who handled that. So, um, with the Doux, I love the Doux because the Doux products are so moisturizing. So much, almost too moisturizing. They're so moisturizing. But again, we have to make sure that we're using these products properly. And then if we get to a point where our hair actually is feeling really, really soft and really, really nice, we want to make sure that we're keeping up with our moisture protein balance. All right. If anyone has any questions about what I just explained, feel free to ask. If you have any questions pertaining to your natural hair as I go along, feel free to ask, but we're mostly focusing on dry hair today. All right, so let's get into the products that I have been enjoying by the Doux. And I kind of want to reach for the ones that are like, the most extreme. When I say extreme, like the ones that are going to make your hair immediately feel different. Okay. And the first one, the one that like just takes the cake is going to be the cream by the Doux. Okay. This right here is a twist and curl cream. Okay. I mainly use this on my clients who are wearing 2-strand twists as a style. They're not planning on taking them out anytime soon. They're going to wear them for a week to 2 weeks. I will use this. This right here, this is like a whipped souffle situation. This almost, after wearing this on your twist for a week to 2 weeks, makes it feel like you wore a mask the whole time. That is how good and velvety this is right here. If you wear 2-strand twists, if you're dealing with chronic dryness, cleanse that hair well. Use a moisturizing shampoo thereafter. Use a nice conditioner, lock in all that water, and then go in with this. Okay, you don't need nothing else but this. Okay, so this is number one for my top picks for the Doux if you are wearing that style, or if you really need a hair makeover or give your hair a rest. If I was coming back out of my, remember at the beginning of the year, I ruined my hair. Yeah, I didn't ruin it. My hair got ruined, let me say that. And I was coming out of braids. If I could go back, I probably would have taken and put my hair, loved on my hair, which I did, put my hair into 2-strand twists with this, and then I would have been able to maybe recover a bit quicker moisture wise. All right, so that's number one. Number two also comes in a jar. If you are looking for a wash and go product that's going to give you some extra moisture, it has glycerin in it, you can go with the Big Papa. Okay, this is going to be for my clients who are also dealing with drier hair, sometimes hair that you feel like other products don't work for. These two are on the thicker, heavier side. Okay, this doesn't really weigh your hair down, but if you use too much of it, your hair may be sticky. So be sure to make sure you have enough water on the hair with this, but your hair will stay more soft and supple. There will be no crunch with this product. So if you like more of a dewy feel to your hair, pick Big Papa. Okay. Now I'm moving into some lighter options. Okay, these things can be layered under stuff or stand on their own. Okay, thank you so much. So for a period of time, when I first found this product here, I was putting it on every single client. Okay, it was no client that this did not benefit. This pretty much makes any of the Doux products even better. Some of them don't need this, but any product that you love for the Doux, but you feel like your hair dries out in 3 or 4 days, put this underneath and you will get a longer lasting moisture situation. Okay, onto a head full of hair, anywhere between 3 to 4 pumps on average. If it's shorter, I would say no more than 2. For me, with my hair being as thick as it is, as long as it is, I probably use about 6 to 8 pumps. But I also load products onto my hair, so 3 to 4. Start with 3 or 4 and see how it spreads. Okay, so this right here is just literally the friend that you compare to anyone. Just make sure that if it's a creamy product, that it mixes well with this. Okay, most of all of the Doux products play well together, but if you're mixing it with something else, be mindful of that. It could curdle. Okay, so thus far, if you're just coming in, welcome. Today we're talking about moisture. Okay, dry hair, it's all around. It's about to get cold outside. The hair's gonna be even drier. So I just wanted to come in and leave this with you all, give you some recommendations for some of the Doux products that I love, how I use them, why I use them, who they are best for, and then how you can make sure that your hair, you're no longer dealing with dry hair essentially, especially going into these winter months. We want to preserve all this lovely length, all of this growth that we can get during the winter months. So by the time that the spring's coming out, honey, all those hair goals that we were wanting to reach, we can obtain. Okay, so thus far we have talked about the cream for 2-strand twist. Okay, velvet in a bottle. Okay, your hair will never feel better than it feels after you use this. It is almost like a conditioner that you are able to wear. Okay, when I say a conditioner, like a mask type situation. For those who like to wear and have a softer hold wash and go, you can use this. I believe you also may be able to use this for wash and goes, twists, braids, TWAs, finger waves, slick styles, ponytails. Use it how you want, but I would recommend it for a wash and go. I personally don't like it. It does have that glycerin feel. I don't like it on my hair. I'm looking for a strong hold in my hair, especially because my hair is so big. So I like things that are going to control my hair, condense my hair, and make my hair look less big, if you will. Next, we ended up talking about the 808 base gel, which is literally like, honey, let me just layer you underneath anything, everything, all the things. She is universal, okay? Just make sure that you are not mixing her with a product that is too creamy, because she may end up creating flakes. And when I say flakes, like curdle, if you will. Hey, how you doing? How's it going? Were you just scrolling and you saw me and was like, yes, oh my gosh, that's Jamila? Or someone in the chat is mentioning a middle school that we went to together. Okay, so we've talked about 3 products. I have 3 more to speak about. Let me just say that all the Doux products are geared towards textured curly hair. Okay, the company is Black owned, veteran owned. Maya Smith does an amazing job formulating any and every product on the line. If you try something and there's something about that product that you don't necessarily care for, or you love it but there's just one little thing about it, there's probably a sister or a cousin product to it that does exactly what you're looking for. Okay, so for instance, the Big Papa, and you can tell by the color, the Big Papa, the 808, and the Bonito Bubble Balm, which I'm about to tell you about, are all the same color, right? And that's because they all are in the same line. So they're just different variations of kind of the same thing, if you will. They're unique in each of their own ways, depending on what you're looking for. So since I bought the Bonita Bubble Balm, let's talk about her, okay? The Bonita Bubble Balm is the Bonita Afro Balm and the Mousse de Foam mixed together, okay? This is their baby. This is their love child, if you will. And she is phenomenal. She really, really is nice. This is a beautiful hybrid product that is kind of unique now to the industry, where a product comes out one way and then as you work with it, it turns into something else. So this is going to come out as a cream and turn into a mousse / foam, if you will, okay? So it's going to pour out, and this one is almost done, child. I need to order another one. It's going to pour out as like a kind of a waxy little cream, and then as you get to work it into your hair and do your twist or whatever, it's going to then turn into a foam, as if you use Crazy Sexy Curl. I like this over the Crazy Sexy Curl. If I'm looking for more moisture, I'm going to reach for the Crazy Sexy Curl, get moisture from that, but get more hold and stamp from that. This is going to leave more of like a grease. And when I say grease, I'm just talking about like the weight. It's going to give you more of that long lasting, like I put grease on top of the Crazy Sexy Curl, if that makes sense. All right. That's crazy, right? That's so crazy, Chris. So those are the first 4 products that I've shared. I have 2 more here, and then I have an honorable mention. Again, all the Doux products have moisture built into them. They all are going to make your hair feel better, look better, and then most of them will have some type of silk amino acid that is going to ensure that your hair is stronger as well. Now, let's talk about Chief Rocka, okay? Chief Rocka is nice. Chief Rocka is dirty. Hold on, y'all. Chief Rocka is from the new line, where let me not say new, because they about to come out with a whole nother line. One moment. So the Chief Rocka, the Bonita Bubble Balm, the Honey Dip, and the bananas. You already know how I feel about the bananas. They all came out together. 4 of them came out together, and I tried each and every one of them. The Honey Dip is an honorable mention. Hi, Elvira. The Honey Dip is an honorable mention. I don't have the container here, but I absolutely love it, okay? Um, yeah, I just love it. That, the honey dip and crazy sexy curl, that twist out I just had, that flat twist out I just had, was those two products together, and my hair felt good for like 2 weeks. Thank you. I appreciate it. So Chief Rocka, for my hair in particular, it does not give much hold. I have, again, really big hair, very coarse hair. As you can see these hairs right here, right? That's how coarse my hair is. They're very thick strands. So this one don't even want to lay down, okay? She needs a little bit more weight on her for her to even want to lay down. She's doing her own thing, okay? So I need a product that's also going to make my hair lay down. And this one is just not present enough, but she does have great moisturizing abilities. I would use this on a finer hair type, okay, a softer hair type, a hair type that doesn't, if you don't want to do too much, okay. That's that. Crazy sexy curl and the honey dip, again, is amazing. Cream, just to recap, cream for twist outs. Okay, 2-strand twist outs. Big pop if your hair is on the drier side, if you want to do wash and goes. 808, just put 808 on everything, okay? Bonita Bubble Balm, cream to foam, lovely. If you like the crazy sexy curl, wish you had more moisture, use this. And then lastly, a new try, again, the honorable mention for honey dip. Honey dip is definitely a part of this list of products that will moisturize your hair, has a little bit of weight on there. Are y'all still there? I'm so sorry. Let me know if y'all still there by putting a 1 in the chat. I'm sorry, somebody called me. I had to put the phone on do not disturb. So what we were talking about was the Fresh to Death. Okay, so the Wash and Go collection, I have always seen it. Thank you, Tracy. I have always seen it, but never tried it. I think I was looking for a spray leave-in one day. I think I was at Walmart and was like, let me try her. So this is the leave-in curl refresher, okay? You can use it to refresh your curls or you can use it as a leave-in. My only gripe, I'm always gonna keep it real with y'all. My only gripe with this product is that, hey y'all, as y'all come back in, is that this shoots like a gun. Straight stream every time. And that could just be this bottle. It could be. I have not experienced things like that with many product lines, so that could be this one. But be mindful that she's gonna shoot like a gun. Thank you, Christopher. I like this. I think I used this to reset my hair one day and with a twist out. She's good. She's nourishing. She's spray leave-in, but she's not going to leave you lacking. You're not going to spray her and be like, what happened? What did I use? I don't like that. So I do like her. If you're looking for a spray leave-in, people with locks, people who are doing silk presses. I don't know about the silk press. I don't know if she's too heavy. I'm gonna have to try her one day. I'll let y'all know. I spoke too soon. I'll let y'all know. But this one says, the Wash and Go collection, dope curls on the go, developed in our salon for all hair types. The Doux Wash and Go collection is our one-stop solution for softer, springier, lasting curls with crazy definition and brilliant shine, okay? This one right here, what I do love about the Doux products, no pun intended, is that they're going to give you exactly what you can expect from this product, what's in the product, how to use the product. And I think that that's important because how you use a product, how you apply a product is really important. Sometimes we have great products, we just don't know how to apply them. So the Doux is going to tell you all of that. So what it do, this product hydrates, conditions, and refreshes curls. It doubles as a leave-in to boost softness and shine. That's real. They telling the truth right there. What's good? It has aloe, bamboo, grapeseed oil, and hydrolyzed keratin in it. Okay, so again, they're always going to put some component of amino acids or keratin to give your hair a bit of structure and strength. Apply a small amount to refresh and moisturize dry curls. Can also be used as a leave-in conditioner on clean, wet hair prior to styling. The only thing I would do is change out the spray head to this. Okay, and she's a little bit milky. She's like a yellowish, milky situation. You can kind of tell here. That's the color of it and also the consistency of it. So I have covered all of the Doux products that are moisture focused. I kind of work my way from the top of how heavy or weighted or long lasting the product is going to be down into the lighter ones, with the with the cream being the heaviest and the mousse, I'm speaking too fast, and the Chief Rocka and the Fresh to Death being some of the lighter ones. Let's see here. And then lastly, so we talked about when we have dry hair, a lot of times what we're trying to do for solutions to dry hair is not remedying that issue, okay? Your hair is dry, you're like, okay, my hair is dry, let me put some of this oil on here. Let me put some of this cream on here. And you're just layering product on top of the dry hair, okay? It may soften it for the moment. It may, you know, feel better in the meantime, but if you go 2 days later, 3 days later, and the hair is crunchier, drier, more brittle than it was before, what's happening is that that product is just sitting on top of the hair and it's not penetrating into the hair. So earlier in the live, and I just want to recap for the people who are currently in here, oftentimes we are not cleansing our hair when we're shampooing our hair. What do you mean? When we go to shampoo and wash our hair, we are not in fact cleaning our hair because we are not using the right shampoo. We have shampoo types, okay? So some people need volumizing shampoo. Some people need silkening shampoo. Some people need colored shampoos to prevent their blondes from doing, you know, going brassy. Shampoos have different labels and titles. You have chelating shampoos that are going to pull minerals out of the hair, well water out of the hair, chlorine out of the hair. And then you have clarifying shampoos or deep cleansing shampoos, detoxing shampoos. Those are going to be the shampoos that are meant to clean the hair and get the product off of the hair, break down those butters, those waxes, black Jamaican castor oil, wild growth oil. No shade, no tea. I'm just talking about these heavy, waxy products. Beeswax, braid gel. If you have gotten your hair braided, you get that braid gel on there and you go wash your hair, you almost need Dawn to take that off of your hair. If you're using a moisturizing shampoo, which we love the way they make our hair feel in the grand scheme of things, sometimes those moisturizing shampoos really are not cleaning, okay? So you don't have clean hair, you have hair that you kind of washed, but you didn't wash it good. There's still, for lack of better words, like if you have a stained piece of clothing and you wash it and you didn't get the stain out, the stain is still there. The product is still there, right? And so here we are thinking we're doing some good, but we did not go and get the objective to shampooing our hair is to clean our hair, if that makes sense. If you're with me, drop a gem in the comments or a heart in the comments if you're with me, or double tap screen. All right. And so once we have cleaned our hair, once we have used a clarifying shampoo, oftentimes those are those shampoos that we don't like. We're like, oh, I don't like this shampoo. This shampoo isn't for me. This shampoo is for somebody else. No, the shampoo is for a specific time. On average, you should be using a clarifying shampoo about once a month or given the occasion. If you got those braids and you came out of those braids with that product, you need a deep cleansing shampoo. If you are going into a silk press or you're going to use heat on your hair, high amounts of heat, you don't want to have a whole bunch of product on your hair that you're baking in or that may weigh your hair down. Okay, so once we clean our hair, we need to then use a moisturizing shampoo. Thank you, Tracy. You need to use a moisturizing shampoo to start to replenish that moisture balance, that moisture level. You don't want to just dry, ashy hair. So the analogy that I love to use to help y'all remember the difference between moisturizing shampoos and cleansing shampoos is the difference between a Lever 2000 and a Dove bar, a Irish Spring and Olay. Okay. All right, you see where I'm going? A antibacterial Doux bar and something that feels like it has Snuggles mixed into it. Okay. So all of these shampoos that are like Lever 2000, Irish Spring, Doux antibacterial bars are meant for cleansing the body. You're going to feel good and clean. You're going to feel mountain fresh, right? You're going to also be very dry and ashy. The same thing goes for those deep cleansing shampoos on your hair. If you want to be a little bit more, luxe and lovey-dovey, you're going to use a Dove bar, okay? You're going to feel silky. You're going to feel smooth, right? You're going to right? I almost don't have to use no lotion. If you don't want to, you're going to need some lotion after Leave It 2000, okay? Dove, you might look like you got a little sheen, okay? it has that snuggles or that downy mixed into it. And that's the same thing with your moisturizing shampoos. Those shampoos are going to soften and condition the hair, almost like they have conditioner mixed into them. But those cleansing shampoos are going to make the hair feel a little bit more brittle, a little bit more dry, kind of like straw. Sometimes they can make your hair do this. Okay, moisturized shampoo is going to go and make your hair feel a little bit more silky and smooth. Cool? All right. And after that, you, of course, with lots of water on their hair, want to go in with your conditioner to really trap in all that water that your hair is not able to drink. Okay, if you're thirsty, you drink water. We don't drink oil. You would never be like, oh, child, I just ran a marathon. I'm so dehydrated. I'm so thirsty. Where is my cup of olive oil? Where is my cup of black Jamaican castor oil? You wouldn't do that. You would reach for a cup of water, and your hair so desperately wants a cup of water, but you just threw it on your hair and it just rolled off. It just beat it off like Rain-X, because you have so many products on your hair that you've been using trying to moisturize your hair, but the thing that your hair needs the most is the water. And then you have to trap the water in and layer on moisturizing products. It's a order to it all. Okay, you have to undo and then reorder that hydration, that moisture, and then seal it into the hair with an oil if you would like. Okay, so the products that I shared today from the Doux are after what I have mentioned with the shampoos and the conditioner, and they do a really good job of softening the hair, preserving that, and making it last for, you know, a week or so at the time. Okay. And then lastly, if you would like, you can put your favorite oil on top, but remember that you have to remove that off the next time you clean your hair. I hope that was helpful. I hope that I broke it down, you know. I try to make natural hair simple for even a fifth grader to understand. If an elementary school student can come in here, not know anything about hair, and say, oh yeah, mama, she used that shampoo because it cleans, and this shampoo because it softens my hair. I want y'all to be able to do the same. Okay, any questions? Thank you, Tracy. Any questions? If y'all don't have any questions, I'm gonna get off of here. I have been playing in my hair all day, y'all. I have been playing in my hair all day. I don't know. I'm in my straight, and I have a video the other day I talked about being straight natural versus curly natural. I'm in my straight natural era. That doesn't always mean silk press. Sometimes that means stretched and doing braid outs and things of that nature. But with it getting longer, it's just simpler, if you will. It doesn't tangle so much. It keeps its moisture a bit better. So this is where I'm at with my hair. Again, on this channel, if you're new here, welcome. I'm Jamila Evans. And on this channel, sometimes we do our hair together and sometimes we do life together. I'm a twin mom. I adult ADHD. It is very ghetto over here, but we're all making it through. I like to show and share my mental health journey over here because people don't know what that looks like in real time. What that looks like to still be successful in pushing forward and inching forward, all while in the background, honey, you in shambles. So I talk about that very candidly over here, and we have built up to 4,200 subscribers. Ooh, shout out to us over the past year and a half because it's just so relatable. And most of the women who are also on this channel are natural. So we get to kind of put both of those things together because when you look good, you feel good. 2 days ago, my hair wasn't done. And I was like, Chad, I need to do my hair. And now, Chad, you can't, I'm walking past every mirror like, okay, I'm doing the most. I'm really doing the most, but I feel great. And I feel like I can go anywhere, you know? So that's what this channel is about. I also share life hacks, ADHD hacks, as far as productivity is concerned, being that it is sometimes a struggle or a challenge to juggle all the hats and also keep the salon running. So that's what we talk about over here. I am a Doux ambassador. If you want to try any of these products, feel free to use my code Jamila_Doux10 to get 10% off. If you order $50 worth of products on their website, they will give you free shipping. Free products usually equate to about $50 worth of products. If I could recommend any 3 products to change in your regimen right now from the Doux, that would be an absolute upgrade, is going to be the Fresh Rinse Conditioner. I did not bring these products up today, but these are the trifecta, okay? The Fresh Rinse Conditioner, okay, it will make your shampoo conditioner combo. I don't care what shampoo you're using, that Fresh Rinse is gonna do its job, okay? I would recommend the Crazy Sexy Curl if you are a person who loves doing twist outs and sets and things of that nature, or you have softer or finer hair. The Crazy Sexy Curl foam, you need a foam, okay? Even if you're refreshing your curls throughout the week. If you have a piece of hair that's a bit too frizzy or has gone a little rogue, okay? I have gray hairs on this side. Sometimes my gray hairs don't stay clumped like my other hair does. So sometimes I'll just take a bit of foam and redefine those curls right there. And because it's foam, it dries so quick. So you need a foam in your arsenal, okay? Crazy Sexy Curl is my favorite one, but remember that I'm also using products that are the most concentrated, the most heavy, the most, for my hair in particular, they have at least 3 or 4 foams that you can choose from, but that one is like the up here, okay? And then lastly, Fresh Rinse Conditioner, Crazy Sexy Curl Foam. And if you want a gel, an extreme hold gel that will soften up on you on day 2 and give you, child, I wore my hair for 19 days. I don't recommend it. I just was testing it. How long can I go? How long can a wash and go last for me? And on average, I was getting about 6 to 7 days on a good week with a wash and go with my past gels. But that bananas, do I have it here? I'll be back. One moment. One moment, y'all. Y'all already know. One moment. One moment. Y'all, I had to go get her. I don't know if y'all can tell I was running. This right here gave me a 19-day wash and go, and I could not believe it. I could not believe it. My hair looked, on day 16, I came in and checked in with you all. The video somewhere down in the back. Okay, you can go and look for it in the live videos. Fresh Rinse, Crazy Sexy Curl, and bananas. That's your $50. Get your 10% off, get your free shipping, and change your life. Change your natural hair life. Because what? If you have been in the market for a product line, if you care about what your product line is about, I know in the past there have been plenty of brands that have come before. The Doux has been around for some time, but they really are taking off at this point. So, I mean, I just shared with you all just the ones that I think are important to moisture, okay? There's so many other products that they also have, but these are just the ones that I think really would help anyone out during this winter season. So real quick, can you do a quick recap of the products I just found you a few minutes ago? Hey there, Miss Bridges. Certainly. Very, very quick, just for you and for the 59 other people who are in here. More important than what I'm about to show you though, don't get the products and not get the knowledge. Okay? It means nothing for you to pick up this product I'm about to tell you about and not know how to use it or not know how to prep your hair to get the maximum benefit out of it. Okay? Not at all. Okay? So, really quick, I shared with you all, I believe, 6 products today, from the heaviest to you're welcome, to the lightest, but they all are amazing in their own rights. The cream for 2-strand twist outs. It's very rich, it's very heavy, very velvet. I think velvet every single time. My husband was like, yeah, your hair feel good. Okay, if the husbands find out, that's it. Big Papa, it's glycerin based. It's going to give you that humectant that you're looking for. It says, defines even the tightest curls while fighting frizz and humidity. No need for layering. Big Papa's built-in conditioner, soften hair for touchable curls with no crunch or flaking. What they say, take it for what most products you read them, you're like, what they trying to say? No, that's exactly what that product does. After that, I highlighted the 808 base gel. Honey, she's just the cousin to everybody. She don't care. She down for the party everywhere she go. Okay, she's really, really nice and light. Just something that you can glaze over your hair before. I guess the best way to put this is that you can substitute your leave-ins with this. She's gonna give you that extra bit of, okay? And then I moved into the Chief Rocka, the Bonita Bubble Balm, and the Fresh to Death, okay? Spray leave-in, cream to foam, mousse. If you like the mousse depth, you would love this if you need more moisture. And then the Chief Rocka, I mainly use this on people who have softer hair because it doesn't have a whole lot of weight to it. Or you can layer her under just like an 808. You can layer her under a lot of things. Just be mindful that sometimes these products may not play well with other product lines, but for the most part, they play well with each other in this in their own product line. Honorable mention for the honey dip because she's not here, but she is right underneath the Big Papa and the cream. The cream, Big Papa, honey dip. Honey dip, Big Papa, kind of, sort of. Okay? I hope that makes sense. Really? One moment, y'all. That stayed in that chat too long. But that's it. But the main important thing that I was speaking about earlier was knowing the difference between your shampoos and what's going to get that product off the hair so that the hair can actually drink water, receive water, and get what you went to the shampoo bowl for. Thank you, Dominique. I appreciate that. Okay. And then only after that, and then you can use these products, because using these products on top of dry hair is just gonna make your hair dry. It's just gonna keep your hair dry. It's not gonna ever get you to come out of that hole and rehydrate the hair. If the hair is dehydrated, these may give you a little bit of love, but you have got to figure out how to actually hydrate the hair and let the hair drink water. Cool. Y'all can find videos like this about once a week. The ones that really hit, okay? Usually I'm rambling, I'm all over the place. If you like ramble sessions, chatterbox sessions, I'm here for that. But I try to do at least one organized video about once a week. So this week we watched, y'all got a 2-for-1 this week. You got me washing my hair from start to finish. That is a good video to watch if you want to see exactly what I'm talking about with those 2 different types of shampoos. And then you got this one from today. I appreciate you all. Go ahead and double tap the screen before we get up out of here. Go ahead and double tap the screen. There's 26 likes and there are over double the people in here. So if you could, I appreciate you all. I hope that this was helpful. I hope that you try these products. I love when y'all come back and tell me that you tried them. It makes my heart sing because that's what this channel is about. I'm trying to spread what I call the natural hair gospel. So I don't want anyone who has curly hair to ever have a negative experience with their hair, say my hair doesn't do this, my hair doesn't do that. I would wear my hair if it looked like that, maybe. No, everyone's unique hair pattern, curl pattern is beautiful in its own right. You just have to know what that hair needs and how to give it what it needs. And that's what this channel is about. I'll see y'all next time. I'm gonna go run around with them kids and have them stress my nerves and make my hair more gray all before 8 o'clock. Take care, y'all.